What's good, you guys? This is RTL YTSGaming, and I'm back again with another video. Today we got some more Dead Island content. We got Dead Island 2, everything you need to know about characters, and the skill card system. If you watched the last reaction, I came from being very excited about the game to like, what is this about to be? Let's see if he can put some clarification to that and see what's going on.
Is rapidly approaching, and today what we're going to do is talk about the character. Dead Island 2's launch is rapidly approaching, and today what we're going to do is talk about the characters that you'll be able to choose from in game. So far we know that there are 6 total characters, each with their own unique skills and abilities, and the decision that you make to pick a character is an important one, because once you've made that decision you cannot change it for the entirety of the story. Okay. And each character has their own skills and perks that are...
That's a big one right off the bat right there. We get to choose from one of 6 characters, but we cannot switch characters at all throughout the game. How you guys feel about that? Me personally, I like the freedom to be able to do what I want, so it don't really bother me. But at the same time, at the other Dead Islands, we did have the option to switch characters, so it is what it is to me. What about you guys?
Very unique to them, which does make things very different, especially if you're playing multiplayer, because having the right team set up is going to make or break some of your missions. If you are a fan of Dead Island and are looking forward to the launch, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel, because we're going to be covering it here very heavily from now all the way up until the launch date, and then much further when it actually releases. So for the characters that we know, there are 6 in total. Now, as I said at the start of the video, this is a very important decision, because once you've made your decision, you are stuck with that character all the way up until the end of the story mode.
Right.
And each character has their own set of unique perks and skill cards. Alongside that, they've got their own unique dialogue, which can make for some pretty interesting interactions. Now, first off, we have Amy. Amy comes with maxed out agility stats, as well as the relief pitcher, and also the divide and conquer skill cards. Then we have Ryan. Ryan comes out with maxed out toughness stats and the retaliation and seesaw skill cards. Then we have Danny, who we have seen a little bit of Danny. She is the character that is playing in the background. We saw her in the developer gameplay showcase, which was about a month ago. Now, she can string together attacks with maxed out stamina stats. She also has the Thunderstruck and Bloodlust skill cards. Carla, she has a maxed out resilience stat and the Mosh Pit and Dig Deep skill cards. Then Bruno, who has the Backstab and Rapid Reprisal skill cards. And then finally Jacob, who has the Feral and Critical Gains skill cards. Now, each of these skill cards have a very different function.
Alright, so we just seen the characters. Who are you guys going to pick? I'm not even going to lie. Me personally, let's see.
Is playing in the background. We saw her in the developer gameplay showcase, which was about a month ago. Now, she can string together attacks with maxed out stamina stats. She also has the Thunderstruck and Bloodlust skill cards. Carla, she has a maxed out resilience.
There we go. I might use her. I was wondering, like, where in the video was that? But yeah, I might use her. Maxed out resilience, definitely key. What about you guys? Let me know in the comment section.
Stat and the Mosh Pit, and or you could be like, we'll see you regaining health for knocking down a zombie. For a distance player and don't want to get all up in the zombie's face, definite deciding factor in which one of these characters you decide to play. Because if you are a little bit of a distance player and don't want to get all up in the zombie's face, then Amy would be perfect for you, because she has the relief pitcher skill card, which will give you full stamina after hitting a zombie with a thrown weapon. Or you may be like Ryan and want to get right up close, which is with the seesaw skill card, which will see you regaining health for knocking down a zombie. Or you could be like Danny and want to explode absolutely everything that moves with the Thunderstruck skill card. So heavy attacks will trigger explosions on impact. And then the Bloodlust, which will go perfectly with the Thunderstruck skill card, which will see you regain health once you've slayed multiple zombies in quick succession.
Wait a minute, I just thought about it. I don't think Dead Island 1 had let you switch. Mind you, I was a child when that game came out, so yeah, bad memory there. I might was right earlier. The more I think about it, it's like, wait a minute. I remember I was Sam B the whole time. If you know, you know. Yeah. So I played with Sam B the whole time. I don't think I switched at all. Was there an option? That was a random ass segue. My bad, y'all.
Now, customization is going to be a massive key to Dead Island 2, specifically when it comes to the weapon customization and also character customization, because the skill deck is a massive and brand new addition to the game itself, allowing the players to mix together different abilities. But each character does have the specific survivor skill card, with perks exclusive to said character. But there is also something called an ability card. Now, ability cards are found throughout the game world and throughout the campaign. These cards do have different abilities, and you can swap them out over time as you unlock additional slots and to suit your playstyle as you find new and interesting cards. Now, these are the skill cards that you can pick up. Now, there's a lot of them. As you can see here, we have abilities cards, survivor cards, slayer cards, and then Newman cards. And then on your right hand side, you will see the innate skills. Now, those skills are what you get with your character herself. Now, these skills can be acquired all over the world through zombies. There are a few that you can get through pre-order bonuses, but it does seem like they're going to be out there, they're going to be everywhere and easy to find, even from some of the weakest zombies. Now, these cards, as you can see, you can actually stack up quite a lot of them, with the abilities card being certain abilities that you'll be able to perform against the zombies, such as rush kicks. As you can see here, you can run and jump and kick them in the head. Some of them will be combat abilities, and then survivor abilities will give you a little bit better health and mix up the combat a little bit in ways that you may get injured and you could receive some health from it. The Slayer cards are pretty much just brutal and new execution styles, but the Newman cards, we don't really know all too much about those ones yet. Now, when it comes to the innate skills, as I've mentioned, those are stuck and set with each character. But with the ability cards, you'll be able to mix these up relatively freely. And they also have sub-skills on them here, as you can see by these little icons. Now, these little icons have different sub-skills depending on which one you can see. Obviously here we have the skull, and then there's what looks to be a jaw there, and then a foot there, so that's obviously a kicking one. This one here is armor, so that's obviously going to give you a little bit better armor by performing a certain ability. So there's a hell of a lot of mix and match, which will definitely create a load of different gameplay styles and enhance replayability when you get a big chunk of these cards. Now, like I say, getting them from zombies is easy. You can get them from the most basic of zombies, or you can get them from some of the big and bulky ones. What will depend on it is the cards that you will get. So the smaller zombies will drop, obviously, just the basic of cards, whilst the bigger ones have a much higher chance of getting some really awesome cards. At least that's how I think it will work. They haven't actually announced what the rarities are going to be like and how they're actually going to drop. Now, these card systems will actually work as a skill tree. So rather than being able to actually go through like you could on the old one and upgrade skills and enhance different things independently, now what you'll do is get random chances and find these cards. And these will act as pretty much that system. By the looks of it at the moment, we haven't seen any actual sort of skill tree in the traditional sense of it yet. So it does look like...
Man, I'm tripping. I might be tripping. But why the gameplay here looks a lot better than what we've seen in the last video? Just some thought.
This is going to be what it is. Or potentially, as you can see, there is a level. So maybe we'll get certain levels and then cards you won't be able to actually...
I mean by graphics wise, not like gameplay style.
Use certain ones until you get to a certain level. Which, I mean, could be that way, could not be. We'll have to wait and see. But either way, I think this skill card system looks pretty good. I'm excited to try it out. Although I am a big fan of a traditional skill tree and being able to evolve set skills in the way that I want. At least having a target of what I want to go for. I think the downside of a card system is you don't really know what you're going to get unless there's set cards from certain enemies, which it does seem like some of them may be like that. It could be just a little bit of a pain in the arse. You know, you'll end up getting stuff that you're not really that interested in, that you're just equipping for the sake of equipping. Either way,
in the arse.
I'm all for it. It's going to be something a little bit different. I think it has been done before. I think it was Back for Blood that did a card system, and there was another game, I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, that also did a card system. And it works out pretty cool, it works well, and it's fun to use. But they also, some of these games, there was one that has it, and they've also got an actual skill tree, and I can't for the life of me remember the name of the game. It might be World War Z, I might be wrong on that one. But either way, what do you guys think of the actual card system? The card skill system and the abilities cards. Are you excited for this? Do you like the look of it? I think it's great for expanding the game and adding new play styles with each ability card that you'll actually get. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. For now, we are going to wrap that one up there. I've been Wired, you guys have been awesome. Subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video, and if you want to support us a little bit further.
Oh, that will be all for this video. I'm not going to lie. This boosted my confidence up about the game a little bit. It's like, okay, now I'm getting something to look forward to. Got someone that actually explained it a lot better than the professionals that's supposed to explain it. So, yeah. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you do, and I'll be back again.